What's good, my lake me? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Guys, it looks like the world is changing. And whether it's changing for the better or for the worse is completely up to you in this particular situation. What am I referring to today? I'm referring to the news that the Brit Awards is removing male and female categories.
Got me fucked up. You can suck my left nut.
I know, random black kid from America, it is insane. I'm not gonna break this down in way more detail, but you already know what you gotta do. You just gotta like, comment, subscribe to be up to date every time I drop a banger like this one. And hit that noty, because you ain't in the so you can be the first to know when one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, guys, it looks like a gender-neutral version of Thanos has come in and snapped his equality gauntlet on the Brit Awards, because it was recently announced that the awards will be removing gendered categories for their 2022 show.
What? What are you talking about?
Yes, Woody, that means that Male Solo Artist of the Year or Female Solo Artist of the Year awards, for example, will now be replaced with Artist of the Year and International Artist of the Year, respectively. Or as Thanos would say,
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Now, I'm sure you're all waiting for my opinion on these new changes. Maybe you think I've got some coy joke about this or a hilarious punchline of some sort. But in the words of Mourinho,
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
all I will say is that surely this makes it a lot harder to win a Brit Award now. Yeah, they're talking about making sure all people are recognized for their talent, but you've taken it from 2 awards to 1. And now not only are you competing against peers in your gender, you're competing against the opposite gender, and now you're competing against the other 58 genders that there are. So it's going to be a lot harder for an artist to win one of these awards now.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigger on the floor.
This change seems to have been prompted after the 2019 Brit Awards, where they were already looking to scrap the gendered categories to include non-binary artists. For those who are wondering, non-binary means not identifying as any gender. And this was reportedly keen to evolve and axe the categories in a bid to change with the music industry and the ongoing agenda, as some people are calling it. And then it seems that Sam Smith, who actually identifies as a non-binary artist, couldn't be included in any of the categories for the 2020 Brit Awards because they had male and female back then, and he doesn't identify as either of those. And he released a statement afterwards saying this: "Music for me has always been about unification, not division. I look forward to a time where award shows can be reflective of the society we live in. Let's celebrate everybody regardless of gender, race, age, ability, sexuality, and class." And then to put it simply, the Brit Awards started sweating. They were probably getting hella emails and hella complaints from the alphabet community saying that this isn't right, we need to change this, da-da-da. And they were sweating. They were running around thinking, how are we going to do it? And then they said, you know what? Let's just make it gender neutral. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to say something here, aren't I? To put it simply, I just think this is all a bit extreme, I do definitely agree that if you do identify as no gender and you're an artist, that there should be a way for you to get recognized at these awards. Something definitely needs to be done for them to be recognized, but I don't think scrapping those gendered categories altogether is the right way to do it, or is a plausible way to do it. I mean, let's be real, male and female audiences consume music very differently, so it kind of makes sense for them to be separated, at least in that perspective. But I don't know. I don't know. In an attempt to be more inclusive, this really, ostracizes the amount of people that will get recognized for their work. It's going to go from 2 artists that would be getting this award to 1 artist getting this award. And over time, you're going to see the impact of that. And surely that's not very inclusive, because if you're excluding people from winning the award, which is kind of going against what you were trying to do in the first place. I mean, $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. I can't lie, especially in the UK, the majority of big artists are actually men. So again, this is going to make the men overshadow the women in these categories. If we look at last year, for example, Best British Female, there was Arlo Parks, Celeste, Jessie Ware, Leanne La Havas, and Dua Lipa, was the one that won it. And the only big name in that list is Dua Lipa, to be honest. And maybe Celeste as well. But then if we go to British male, there's AJ Tracey, Headie One, Jay Huss, Joel Corey. These are all big eyes. So if you put those two in a category at once, it's going to be more than likely that the men are going to win and not the female. And I'm sure that's replicated if you continue to go back year after year. So yeah, something definitely needs to be done, but I just don't think that this is what needs to be done. But in the words of Headie One,
it's a bit of a sticky one still.
Let me know what you think about this in the comments section down below. Do you think that this was the right move by the Brit Awards and that we should be scrapping the genders on all categories, or do you think that this is a load of baloney? You let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 700 subs. You already know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at the only lit INT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else are you doing with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black, and if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?